Hi, and welcome back to Airgun Only Adventures. This trip takes us back to Hounslow Safaris in South Africa. I love hunting hogs. Warthogs, bush pigs, feral pigs, razorbacks, I don't care what it is, I love to hunt hogs. They are a blast. On this next warthog, we were checking a bait pile. For the archers at the ranch, they put out orange piles to bring the animals in and keep them content while an archer pretty much has a chance to get in there, do a good stalk, and get a better shot at them. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. As we were walking through a canyon and we glassed down and we checked one of the bait piles, there was a pretty decent warthog on it, and my guide asked me, Rob Dale, he said, you want to go for it? And I said, sure, let's go. Pretty decent shot, right around that 60-65 yards. He ran about 50 yards and expired. It was a great quick hunt. We come around here checking a bait pile for bush pigs, and there were some warthogs on this pile of oranges. We had to wait a little bit. There was 3 of them. One was pretty small. The other 2 were decent size. So we went ahead and took one of them. Good shot right behind the shoulders. Looked like he was stumbling out there. We're gonna give him a few minutes, then we're gonna go look for him.
Doing all the right things.
Sounded good. A bullet hit him hard.
Absolutely. Let's go and have a look.
Time to go look? All right. Found a little blood back there, and there he is laying right there. Get him up, doggy. Get him up, doggy. Thank you. Well, here we go. Warthog in South Africa with a 45 air gun again. This Bushbuck 45 is an amazing rifle. This gun has 2 power positions. You pull the hammer back, or bolt back one time is low, second time is high. You can decock it. On low power, you fill it to 3,000 pounds. Gives you 4 shots. On high power, you fill it to 4,000 pounds. Gives you 2 shots. Today I was using a bullet. It's a 365 grain hollow point Spitzer from Mr. Hollow Point. I've killed a lot of animals with this bullet. It's super accurate, it flies great, and it does a great job on the animals. A lot of guys want a giant hollow point for the air guns. This one does a fantastic job. Now on to some more hogs. We've seen a great big warthog. He's really wide, real heavy, but they kind of spooked from us, the wind swirling, so we went after them, but they're gone. So I have to keep looking for another one. The great thing about Africa, you never know what's around the next corner. This next hunt was on another day. We'd hunted the morning looking for blue wildebeest and couldn't find any. As we were working through the canyon, coming by the same bait pile, there's another good hog on it. It took a while to get this one. He kept going back and forth, coming in and out of the bait pile. A couple of hogs, 2, 3 of them came from the left-hand side. As they came in, that was perfect because this hog wanted that bait pile all to himself. This big old warthog said, this is mine, this is my food, everybody stay away. These 3 came over from the left side. It pulled him right out of the brush and over and gave me a perfect shot. It was about 68 yards. High shouldered him, put him down for the count right where he stood. Another nice warthog here today. We were looking for kudu and come across these warthogs. Decided to make a stalk on them. There ended up being a decent one in the bunch, so we got around there, and this guy was a little bigger than what we thought he was. One of the long shot is about a 40-yard shot.
And while we were waiting, the other 3 came in.
Yeah, behind
you knew straight away this one's going to come.
Yeah.
Charge them all.
Another great harvest here at Hounslow Safaris in South Africa. So the 45 Bushbuck air rifle. On this last warthog that I took in Africa, there was a great hunt. We were actually out there looking for stenbuck. Where we were hunting out for these stenbuck, it was pretty much wide open plain. There was hardly any brush taller than your knees, so it was very, very difficult trying to get in on these animals. And the fact that they had the drought, every step you took, it sounded like you're stepping on cornflakes. It was really tough to make the stalk in that open country without any brush to hide behind.
We spotted some stenbuck, tried to make a stalk on them. We were going to try and shoot one with the Daystate Wolverine. They blew out on us. They spotted us. It's so noisy and everything's so dry and crunchy here. It's just hard to get up on stuff. While we were watching those, we seen a really big warthog over here, so we're gonna go take a look at it and see if it's big enough to harvest. Follow along. Let's see if we can get close enough in this dry kindling.
Let's give it a go.
This stuff's noisy.
Let's give it a go.
As we were out there glassing for more stenbuck, we actually glassed up a really nice warthog. And he was out there quite a ways. He was 300-400 yards away, so we decided to try for him. It was gonna be tough, difficult with 3 people. I had my guide, had myself and my cameraman Jerry, but we made it. We got in there. He spooked a couple times on us. He was a little bit nervous, didn't know exactly what was going on, but he knew something wasn't right.
How far is he?
So when he finally stopped, he was 125 yards. The old bushbuck rang out and barked. Down he went, 125 yards, 365 grain bullet, and anchored that warthog right where he stood.
Yeah. 125, hell of a shot.
125 yard shot on a warthog. My turrets, double stack turret, dialed it right to 125, just like that.
It was dead on.
And boom, perfect shoulder shot, right where I was aiming. And knocked him over right there. He flipped and kicked a little bit and got in this bush. Great shot on a great pig, 125 yards.
All in all, we all had a fantastic time. It was a blast. We had a lot of fun at Hounslow Safaris on this trip. After every hunt in the evening, we would all gather back at the pub. There's a pub right here on Hounslow, and everybody would gather back there waiting for our meals to come and talk about the day's hunts and the adventures that everyone had. And it was nice to listen to everybody's stories and what they went through to harvest their trophies. That's it for this hunt. Be sure to tune in for more exciting airgun-only adventures. Until next time, shoot straight and hit your target.